My name is Leyland, and I was the director and DP on In Search of Sisu. I'll be sharing several behind-the-scenes stories of this epic trip. The first real obstacle of the adventure was for sure the cut block. You kind of got to the end of this logging road, and it was like a steep, like 45-degree logging cut block with stumps and a couple drainages, or several drainages. It wasn't like a easy side hill up and across or just straight up. And then that was followed by a gigantic monsoon rainstorm. We threw on garbage bags and just kind of, hunkered down and tried not to get too wet. We had delayed the trip a couple days for weather. We needed some clear sky, some high pressure to cross all these glaciers. It's one open pass that had been logged and south facing, and there was no snow in sight. And it was just at this point where we were kind of hitting our first kind of overheat moment. Now we drive over a 6-kilometer stretch of dirt, and we'd pulled over, and there was this one culvert that had water trickling through it. So we got our water bottles, we'd fill up water out of the culvert and then pour it on the tunnel to help cool the sled down. And obviously not as fast as putting snow in the tunnel, but we had no snow. So we're doing the best we could. Now this whole time I'm just thinking about grizzly bears. I think it was at that point the crew mentioned that they saw bear tracks, and then Jason did see a bear and it ran off the road. And I'm thinking, if a bear comes, potentially I could crawl into the culvert for safety and I'd be okay. But then I was thinking it's too narrow and I'd probably hit my shoulders trying to squirm into this thing. That was my mindset at the time. I barely have any skis left, and I really don't want to get mauled by a bear. And at this point, we don't even know if there's going to be more snow. And I had turned to Dennis and I said, okay, my sled's cooled down, should I start going? He goes, yeah. And I go, what do I do when my skis run out or whatever? He goes, I don't know, start walking or something. Okay.